Hey guys, Moist Critical here. Man, can you believe that some of these mouth-breathing troglodytes in the anime community are rushing out to defend these voice actors and actresses that have called them racist, misogynist, xenophobic, bigoted, backwards, Trump supporters, MAGA, Nazis, running out to defend them because AI is taking over? Yeah, Charlie, I watched your video about this AI intrusion into anime dubbing, and I just gotta say, you clearly don't understand this topic. You don't understand this issue. You seem like a fish out of water. And so I'm not just going to insult you in this video. I'm not going to call you a troglodyte and an idiot. I could, and it would be true, but instead I'm going to try to educate you and teach you why so many people have so much bad will, and it's not arbitrary. It's not just, oh, well, personality differences. No, there is a valid and legitimate reason why a lot of these people who should, in theory, be defending these voice actors against the slop of AI being introduced to anime dubbing. The reason that they haven't is because the people in the voice acting community, a lot of them, are some of the worst fucking human beings in the world. These are far left, radical, retarded activists that have pushed a completely divisive agenda, have attacked fans continuously. What they did to Vic Mignogna, holy shit. You guys remember that? We're going to watch, this is a clip from Sean Schimmel, the English voice actor for Goku, talking about Vic Mignogna, the English voice actor for Broly, and Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
You had to play a mailman. He would be like following the mailman around.
I would
right?
never. No, that's way like, too old. I only do 12-year-old boys, pretty much. I mean, that's
right,
that's what I love
what
to
I'm
do.
saying is it was just
that's
an
what
example.
I really love to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, I mean, I appreciate that. But the fact of the matter is, I love doing 12-year-old boys, and I love going to preschools and watching them through the fence.
Oh, fuck this creep. And you wonder why don't people rush out to defend? Yeah, because AI at first is not going to be great, but it's going to get better. I don't care if these people lose their job. In fact, I would celebrate it. And you know who else would celebrate it, Charlie? Asmongold. Asmongold, a little while ago, in fact, at this point, I think it was about a year ago, had an altercation with Jamie Markey. Again, Jamie Markey was one of the ones that accused Vic Mignogna of like sexual assault because he hugged her in the lobby of Funimation or something. Like, this woman is a pig, and she is one of the worst people, along with Monica Rial and Jamie Markey. Both of them are just genuinely the worst people you can imagine. And them losing roles, them losing jobs, I think that's great. I think that's amazing. These people should be destitute forever. So, yeah, it's not great that an AI is taking over, but at the same time, these people losing their job and losing their industry, yeah, I'm in favor of that. I think that's great.
Some followers of Asmongold have been criticizing me and demanding answers regarding a line I wrote.
I don't own this problem. Yeah, I didn't even know about this until like a week and a half ago.
In 2017, and the answer I gave to a question at a panel a year or two later.
The criticism, like, I have a vagina, deal with it.
If you don't know who Asmongold is, he is a streamer with well over 2 million followers. Since Asmongold was gracious enough to respond to the criticism and the demands for answers he's been receiving regarding his involvement with soft giving and their controversy.
So I'm not going to speak on behalf of Asmongold or any other content creator involved in this situation, but right now there is an article going around alleging that Soft Giving, a company that is like the middleman for content creators and charities, was taking a larger percentage than they should have. Where I'm assuming most of these content creators had no idea that Soft Giving was taking that large of a cut from these charitable donations. And
this might come as a big surprise to you guys, but the reason why I haven't talked about this is because there's an ongoing lawsuit. Rest assured, after it's over, I will have something to say.
I thought it's only fair
no comment.
that I respond to his followers in kind. Well, who gives a shit? Somebody makes an allegation against me and now somehow I have to respond to it? No, I don't have to say anything.
An allegation.
Who gives a fuck?
And this is the funny thing about this is, like, I wasn't even talking about this. Vocalizer drama continues. Some huge allegations were made about against you. Well, who gives a shit? Somebody makes an allegation against me and now somehow I have to respond to it? No. Who gives a fuck? It didn't even have anything to do with this in the first place. And again, guys, I don't bother to correct the context with this kind of stuff because it doesn't matter. They've already decided, oh, I know that you're guilty. I know that you're wrong. Like, all I was saying is, like, just stop changing the words and trying to put your agenda into it. It's obnoxious. Stop it.
She has just been going off on people on Twitter, making hundreds of tweets a day where she's just like spending all day on Twitter.
So, yeah. A couple months ago, I think it's a year at this point. That's crazy how time flies. Jamie Markey was getting into a back and forth with Asmongold, and the reason for it is because people were criticizing, rightfully, that these people were putting their far left progressive politics into the show. They were rewriting dialogue so that the characters would parrot their political beliefs. Now, if you, Charlie, can't understand why people would have a major problem with that. By the way, Charlie, I will extend an olive branch. If, for example, they put in some line about how, My Hero Academia, if they put in a line, where Stars and Stripes is coming over from America and the dialogue is, Donald Trump sent us and he's the best president in the world. God, like, if they put in, like, some glazing for Trump or some, like, MAGA thing in that, like, I would say the same thing. I'd be like, that is really weird. Now, I don't think it would be as weird as what these people are doing, because what these people are intruding into this are it's disgusting. It's degenerate. It's LGBTQ slop. Like, oh, I think in the clip we're about to watch, I think she was talking about, like, oppression and the patriarchy or something. Like, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. But my point is, the reason why people aren't rushing out to defend these people is because they are the absolute worst. They have generated so much bad will that now people, instead of defending them from AI, are celebrating AI even though it's bad, because they look at it and they go, well, already we have bad AI. And by the way, all of this can be avoided if you watch the subtitles. So this show that Moist Critical was talking about, and the dub is so bad, you can still watch it in Japanese, and it's amazing. But the English dub is not good because it is AI. Yeah, it's terrible. It will get better. These people can't get better. These people are stuck in this political vortex, and they're all nasty customers. They're nasty people, and nobody wants them around. So this, in its own way, is a blessing.
Somebody used AI to fix the Dragon Maid dub? Oh boy.
Oh, those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves. So I changed clothes.
What's with that outfit?
Oh, everyone was always saying something to me, so I tried toning it down for exposure. How is it?
You should try changing your body next.
Damn. Bro, like, she was savage about that.
It's no wonder those annoying voice actors are upset.
They're all so arrogant and annoying.
Nah, just the Western ones.
Bro, I wasn't expecting that. Damn, that's really good. Bro, no wonder they're worried about losing their job. Bro, I'd be worried too. This shit was funny. I would have never known this was AI.
How would you like to respond to that kind of criticism?
To the criticism,
So I tried toning it down for exposure.
So, Charlie, I could go on and on and on, but we're reaching the 10-minute mark, and I know that you don't want to pass the 10-minute, like 30-second mark. So, Charlie, what I will say is there's a valid reason why people are so critical of these voice actors and why they're not celebrating per se. Well, they are in a way, but why they're not defending them. Because they don't deserve to be defended. These people deserve to lose their job. And not every one of them. No, I'm not saying every one of them. But the problem is that the voice acting community have had a very bad reputation for a long time. There are a couple people that are considered good, but a lot of them are considered bad. And especially what happened to Vic Mignogna, I think that did a lot of irreparable damage. What they put Vic Mignogna through. By the way, Vic Mignogna is doing great. For anyone who paid attention to that, Vic Mignogna is doing amazing. All of these Kick Vic detractors, all of these putrid, pathetic people, they all lost. They're miserable and alone, and Vic got married, actually. So, yeah, that was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. You know, we see people like Moist Critical enter into these conversations from time to time, and while they get some of it right, they end up shitting the bed on the part that I think matters most, which is the reason why people do things. Moist Critical, in his analysis, just says that people did it because they're stupid, they're homunculus, they're retarded, they're creepy, they're, whatever pejoratives and adjectives he wants. But the fact is that people had a legitimate substantive reason. Now, I was going to go through this video, but I mean, the guy gets like 738,000 views. I imagine that if you're watching this video, you've probably already seen it. But if you haven't, it's on Moist Critical's channel, Penguin Z0. I mean, he's got 17.5 million subscribers. I don't know how you could miss it. But the title of the video is Unwatchable Trash. Unwatchable Trash. So if you want to go watch the full context of what I'm talking about, you can. I don't feel the need to go through it bit by bit, but essentially he did exactly what I said. He doesn't understand why people are not more up in arms about why people aren't up in arms about these corporations using AI. It's because the Western voice actors have generated so much bad will, and they've done such a terrible job that anyone who would have otherwise defended them is just silent or rooting for their downfall. That's the truth of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're not troglodytes, they're not dumb. They're just sick and tired of listening to people act in such an arrogant manner and watching those people get their comeuppance, watching those people face the consequences of their own actions. It is a cathartic thing. And in some cases, it's more entertaining than the animes that they would have otherwise dubbed and gotten work for. So anyway, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.